Okay, there. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Seltzer out of the drink, or seltzer out of the frame. Alrighty. This is an experiment. I don't normally stream this late. All right, let's see. Views are good. Looks like focus is good. Didn't send out any invites. Well, it looks like we got one person on already. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. We're ready to start move 20 next. So, 9. Should probably show that before I start it. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you on. I figured if both Rob and Ian aren't streaming tonight, I might as well give it a shot. Okay. We're exchanging 9 on the right, and sheds 3 and 7 are reversed. And on the left, 5 and 13 are exchanged. No shed reversals. I gotta change the angle of the camera here. The lights are, not a camera, the screens. Lights are a bit off. There we go. Now I can see that a bit better. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did take the half dose Provigil a little bit before the stream, plus a little extra caffeine. Okay, 3 and 7. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check something looks good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9, and the checksum looks good. I'm glad to be able to provide a stream for you. Yeah, even Nick isn't streaming tonight. Okay, 5 and 13 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what I was going to say. Today's was kind of interesting today. Oh, yeah, that might be an issue. Apparently my allergies have been acting up lately. My allergy shots are still not quite fully effective. I'm loads better than I used to be. Okay, no reversals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I did catch some of helps if that actually goes to the right side. I did watch some of Steve Gosney and Legal Vices tonight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think Steve's probably in the running for a braid down the road. Not sure exactly when, though. But he seems to be a decent guy, and I think he'd like one. Not sure what he'd want on it, though. All right, we are ready for the next move. And on to 21. And 7, 9, 13, 15 exchange on the right. Shed 4 is reversed. And 7 exchange on the left. No shed reversals. Yeah, I might have to run and get a box of Kleenex. I'm not sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, looks like had one jump a pin here, at least partially. Let's see if I can't get that fixed real quick. That's weird. There we go. Okay, it was just a little out of tension. Okay, so 7, 7, 8, and 9. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and we're doing 13 and 15. Yeah, I had 3 evictions scheduled today, and they all ended in the most ideal outcome possible. They were paid up and were able to stay where they were. And shed 4 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. Hey, Kelly, nice to see you on. Not sure I've seen you before. If this is your first time on a live stream, thank you for dropping in. And yeah, I really enjoy this type of braiding. And 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. But I figured you guys would not want me to hear me sniffing my nose all stream. Okay, and exchanging 9 on the right, no shed reversals, and no exchanges or reversals on the left. I was considering sending out an invite or two tonight, but just wasn't sure on that, especially since I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. It's late enough that Danny On would potentially be able to come on. And if somebody wants to drop me an invite, let me keep my Twitter open real quick, see if anybody sends me that. And I saw that Legal Vices was actually in the office today, so I didn't want to bother him for that, especially since he was going to be nice enough to potentially stop by on my marathon stream. Rather not wear out my welcome too early. Get a chance to... Okay, so I got that up. So I can see if... Back to the old style of messages. All right, so at least I'll be able to see if I get somebody asking to be on. All right. So I did the exchange, but none of the weave or none of the braiding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I figured if Ian isn't making a stream tonight, he's definitely not filling up to being on. And of course, Rob is busy, so. And let's see. Yep, I did both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Marmar sent me a link on Twitter for the old Schoolhouse, not Schoolhouse Rock, Sesame Street counting to 12 video animated in the Monty Python 60s style. I know it's not from Monty Python, but it's similar to theirs. But it was this distinctive late 60s, early 70s style animation. And I remember seeing it originally in the when it broadcast when I was a kid. Hey, nice to see you on, Snulfers. All right, we are ready for the next move. We're in the easy moves right now. On to 23. No exchanges or reversals on either side. But yeah, I figured I'd give a shot seeing how a late night stream would do. Might get 1 or 2 people on from Japan, which would be nice. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I've been bouncing in subscribers between like 911 and 914. Currently at 913. Which may be people just checking out the channel and then unsubscribing. But given YouTube, I suspect they're just deciding they don't want me to be happy. Though the current watch hours are 2250, which means I only have like 750 to my goal. So I'll have to keep streaming after that to stay monetized. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, if I make it wide enough, I could actually get up to 12. But I think I have to do like about 120 or so to do that. I'd have to look at the thing or look at the design program and see what it would take to get there. All right, we are ready for the next move. And we are on to 24. No exchanges, no reversals. Next one is where we start getting in on the next Rob bot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, I got up a little late this morning and figured as long as I was up a bit late, I wouldn't have anything to eat or drink until I got back from constabling, which wasn't too bad in and of itself, but apparently I did not have enough caffeine, so I was getting a pretty bad headache. And my first meal of the day, which was probably a very, very bad choice, was a Wendy's ghost pepper chicken sandwich, which I really, really like, even though it's hot enough that I tend to get hiccups when I'm eating it. But since I hadn't eaten anything earlier that day, I really did not feel well for probably about 6 or 8 hours. Okay. And I'm going to pause this for a second, or mute it for a second. There we go. Problem with the tap on, tap off microphone is that sometimes you don't tap it quite hard enough to put it back on. I would take a decongestant, but I'm afraid this late at night it would just put me out. Okay, we are ready for the next move. And on 25, we reverse shed 1 on the right and exchange Tama 1 on the left. And so, Kelly, if you have any questions about what I'm doing or what's involved with this, please feel free to ask them. I will do my best to answer. So 1 from the top, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And on the left, we're just exchanging 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. Had somebody asking about the silk thread I have used on this for how it handles compared to the traditional pre-cut bundles of silk for Kumihimo obi ties. So I got a chance to review that. That was kind of nice. I really like the site that I ordered this from, which I think I mentioned on the previous one there. All right, we are on to the next one. 26. So we exchange 1 and 3 on the right, and sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Exchange Thomas 1 on the left, and shed 1 is reversed. But before that, it is time for a coma slide. Whoops. And you guys should probably want to see that. There we go. And all right. And that broad bot starting to work its way out of screen there. Okay, so 1 and 3 on the right. There's 1. And 3. One of the things I'm definitely going to try and do tomorrow is finish the design for Danny's braid so that when she comes on for the marathon 12-hour stream, I can show it to her and make sure she's happy with it. Okay, so 1 and 2 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, just changing 1. And shed 1 is reversed. So 1 from the top instead of the bottom, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. That one still needs to go out a little bit more. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. All right, we are ready for the next move. And we are moving to 27, exchanging 3 and 5 on the right, and sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. On the left, exchanging 1 and 3, and shed 1 is reversed. So 1, 2. So since I'm streaming tonight, I may or may not have a stream tomorrow morning, early afternoon. Let's see, 3, 4. Because I have a family picnic at 5, and have to make that. So have to see how things go for that. If I have time and I'm feeling alert and up for it, and I've actually done the calculation to see how much I have left to do, I may go ahead and fit one in anyway. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. So after consuming mass quantities of caffeine and eating other food, I am definitely feeling better than I was this morning. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. I'm a bit more tired than I normally am, which is part of the reason I'm going to try and sleep myself out when I do go to bed tonight. Okay, 1 and 3 on the left. But I'm also going to try and get a fair amount done tonight. And there we go. And shed 1 is reversed, so 1 on the top, and then on the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Our checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. But yeah, I'm about 90% convinced I should go ahead and go buy all the silk I need for the next braid on cones, even though it is ridiculously expensive. All right, on to 28. Excuse me. Exchange 3 on the right, exchange Thomas 3, and shed 3 is reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging Thomas 3, and sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Yeah, we're up to 8 people. That's kind of impressive for short notice stream on a Friday. Hey, good evening, Crazy by Proxy. Welcome back to the streams. All right, so 3, 1, 2, and 3. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And 3 on the left, 1, 2, and 3. Apparently, the next series of books that Jeff is going to be reading is the Amber Chronicles, or at least the first 5 books by Roger Zelazny. I must say that I definitely enjoyed that series when I read it. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Did I mess that up? Yes, I did. All right, so first move, it's 1 on the bottom, or 1 on the top, and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. There we go. Well, despite the fact that Nick said he was going to post a video on locals today as a kind of a guide for new streamers, I haven't seen it as of yet, though he's got about 2 hours left to post it. And he's been active on Twitter, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Our checksum is good. I admit I am really looking forward to that because Nick's advice is kind of what got me going as much as I did. Hey, Darlene and Equality, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I figured if neither Rob nor Ian were streaming tonight that I'd give it a go. Though, for some reason, apparently, my allergies are acting up today, so I'm going to be making slight pauses every now and then. So as not to assault your ears, though I would like to take a decongestant. If it weren't for the fact I'm afraid I'd absolutely just like fall over asleep. So, all right. And yep, I just finished this set of moves. Everything looks good for the next one. All right. And on to 29. So we're exchanging 3 and Thomas 3 and 5 on the right, and sheds 2 and 4 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 7, and sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. Ooh, we're up to 9. That's pretty impressive for short notice, and I didn't post it in all the normal places I do. So 1, 2. But yeah, one of the things I want to do is 3, 4. Increase the rate at which I do these braids, because there's a lot of people I really want to do these for. And it'd be nice if I could like move through them fairly quickly so I don't have a huge backlog of people I want to do it for. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And I think I'm going to go ahead and design the braid I want to do for Larry Correa. 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, but yeah, I think if I have a couple of different designs that he could potentially go for and have them in place where he just has to pick it out, that'd probably be a lot easier on him since he does not have a lot of spare time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'd like to be able to get his done before MarsCon, which I'm going to be attending in Virginia in January. And all right, so 1 and 4 reverse, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So yeah, I'd like to be able to like hand it over in person to him because I'm a really big fan. I really enjoy his work. I like the way he interacts with people online. And I like the way he just seems to be a pretty nice person to people in general, not just his fans. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Well, I do seem to be waking up a bit more, I guess, in addition to the caffeine and modafinil. Doing a little bit of physical activity will help with that. All right, we are on to the next move. On to 30. All right, so we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 9 on the right. Sheds 1, 2, and 4 are reversed. And on the left, we're exchanging 3, 5, and 7. And sheds 1, 2, 3, and 4 are reversed. There we go. And well, I am happy to provide background noise, and I'm assuming that, well, let me rephrase that. is it a miniature or a painting or which? I really enjoy dragons. I've been wanting, one of the things I would like to do eventually is get a resin 3D printer. I got one from my roommate for Christmas, but she hasn't actually set it up yet. But I wanted her to get a chance to do that before I got one for myself and started doing miniatures and stuff like that, because I'd like to get back into painting miniatures. So, yep, definitely sounds like fun. Okay, adding watercolor to a picture. All right, that definitely sounds like it's a fun project. I hope I provide decent background noise or whatever for you. I'm still kind of weirded out that people find me relaxing, but I'm happy to do that. Hey, no worries, Marmar. Nice to see you on. I'm going to go until I feel like I'm going to fall over, so I'll just keep running until then. So, and I didn't really do the full announcement on this. I wasn't planning on doing a stream tonight, but with either Rob or Ian running a stream tonight, I figured, hey, I'd give it a shot. See if I can't, attract some of the regulars on here. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Let some of the West Coasters participate when they're not at work and have a chance to relax in the evening and listen to the stream or watch the stream. 5, 6. And 7, 8. Another thing I need to work on this weekend is actually getting my router running again and making some stuff with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep, that's the last one there. And that looks good on the color chart. So 1, 2, and 4 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum looks good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. And 3, 5, and 7 on the left. So 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. I'm also hoping that, well, not hoping, but since I'm not planning on streaming on Sunday to get ready for the big Monday stream, I think I might try and get another chunk of my online training done. Should be about 4 or 5 hours planned, but they usually take me about an hour or two less because I listen to or I watch all the video they've got at double speed. Oops, let me respond to that real quick here. Well, that's good to know. And I try not to have my voice too loud. I'm just trying to talk to folks here, not talk at them, just talk with them. And the counting is kind of what I need to do to keep track of what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I can definitely understand that. I have done calligraphy, not any real illumination in the SCA. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I definitely understand the appreciation or what it's like having nice, thick, like 140-pound bond paper to work with. That makes a lot of techniques possible that you just can't do with the thinner stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. I've considered doing calligraphy again, but I kind of got burned out doing that for the SCA and how people treated me in part to that. So just kind of has a few bad memories with that, though I don't want to let the bad memory type stuff dictate how I do things. But, if you don't enjoy it, then forcing yourself to do it doesn't usually make you enjoy it more. Well, it may make you better at it. Okay, we are on to 31. Exchanging 1 and 5 on the right, sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. And exchanging 7 and 9 on the left, sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Hey, we're up to 11 people. That's pretty decent for about a half hour with no real notice to anybody. Let me see. Anybody asking to hop on Twitter? Does not look like that, but got a new follower. That's pretty nice. And let's see, 3 people are watching on Rumble, or 2 people. Counts me when I do that. And looks like we're doing pretty good there. All right. And hey, Jen Edwards and Leonidas the Kitty, welcome to the stream. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, so 1 on the top, 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good for that. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Our checksum looks good. And passing it on through. And 7 and 9 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Once it gets untwisted, seven, 8, and 9. And sheds 1 and 3 reverse, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh. Also, there is one more episode of What We Do in the Shadows this season, and 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Haven't really been catching it all that much since season 2, but my wife and roommate both like watching it, so I catch some of it here and there. I won't give any spoilers, but seems like they're keeping up their usual quality. And there we go. We're ready for the next move. And on to 32. We'll be exchanging 1, 3, 7, 9, and 11 on the right. Sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. And just exchanging 5. If I said right, sorry. Exchanging 5 on the left, and sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. All right, let's see. I think somebody joined in since I last looked. Ooh, missed a fair amount of chat. Okay. Ooh, I did miss a lot of chat. I'm sorry. Let me catch up here real quick. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up to where I was. Yeah, I do try and explain things, and I want to like share what I've learned and what I know, so that other people can enjoy what I enjoy if they like that. Yeah, I definitely agree. You can get like rage responses if you argue and yell a lot, but part of the reason I wanted to do this is it's something that I could potentially do as a secondary income or going into retirement income, but I love doing it. Yeah, nice to see you on, Nicole. Good luck with that. Some of our cats would probably like that, but we have one that would love to be out in the outdoors, but he insists on like tearing off his breakaway collars as soon as he can. Okay, I think I'm caught up here. All right. So, and let's see, did I? Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure I didn't lose my place here. Sorry, just want to double check. I was reading and chatting. I'm not sure I. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep. And I did go over that. All right, so yep, I'm at the start here. So 1, 3, 7, 9, and 11 on the right. There's 1. And 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8. 9, 10, and 11. Oh, hey, want to mention that. It was admittedly before I met my wife, but she did raise chinchillas, um, which she liked a lot. And one of them had a injury at one point, and the vets were so glad she brought the chinchilla in because they were able to use some new diagnostic equipment on it, and went ahead and pinned the chinchilla's leg with a little bit of paperclip wire, believe it or not. But the chinchilla recovered and was able to be active and mobile, so no long-term issues with it. So yeah, I'm just not sure ours is going to be able to handle that without freaking out too much. But he doesn't seem to want to run outside. So despite the fact he's interested, we don't think he's got a major problem with it, and he's chipped. So if he does get lost, hopefully we'll get him back. I did used to go on walks with my boas when I had them, but it tended to freak people out, and so I didn't do it very often. All right, so 1 and 4 are reversed. 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. and 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the left. And 1 and 4 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 33. And 1, 3, 9, and 11 on the right, sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. And 7 and 11 on the left, sheds 1, 3, and 5 are reversed. And 1 and 3. And 1, 2. Oh, speaking of cute reptiles, saw a short little video of somebody who has one of the, I think it's frilled lizards, the ones that like puff out their neck and run when they're trying to do a threat display. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sometimes it doesn't want to eat. And the way they get them to eat is they kind of move up on them just enough so that they open their mouth and flare the frill. And while the mouth is open, they slip the food in halfway into their mouth. And then the lizard realizes, oh, hey, I've got food. I'll eat. And 1 and 4 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And there we go. Excuse me. And on the left, 7 and 11. Used to work there once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Actually, I worked for them a fair amount of time until they closed down in the market I was in, which is what prompted my move to Pennsylvania from Idaho. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum looks good. And there we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good for that. And there we go. We're ready for the next move. And on to 34. Exchanging 3, 9, and 11 on the right. Sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. And 7 and 9 exchanged on the left. And 1, 3, and 6 are reversed. Hey, Joe Lloyd, nice to see you on. Understood on that. Yeah, sometimes they just don't want to eat what's good for them. I figured what it was from context. Okay, here we go. We're ready for the next move. Having the disappointing static for throat lubrication. And 1, 2, and 3. Oops, before I do that, it's time for a coma slide. Ease on down the road. All right. And there we go. And do a quick check for, let's see. All right, looks good there. Got one person on Rumble right now. And YouTube likes my connection. So looks like we're doing pretty well. And 3, 9, and 11 on the right. So, hold on. Did I forget to move? Nope. So, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. It's looking the wrong way. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 11. There we go. And sheds 1 and 4. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And on the left, 7 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. And 9. And sheds 1, 3, and 6. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on top. Checksum is good. And next move, 35. Exchanging 3, 9, and 11 on the right. Shed 4 is reversed. And exchanging 1 and 3 on the left. 1, 2, and 6 sheds are reversed. Hey, good morning, Anonymous. Nice to see you on. Let me quickly check and see who else I'm missing. There we go. Okay, I'm going to answer this, but I'm going to pause it for a second. This is a custom design that I did for Rob of Lawn Lumber, which I'm pretty sure I've seen you on, so I know you know who he is. What I did is I took a look at the design of the Rob bots he had behind him in the jury box and looked for a similar online drawing of a robot, sort of kind of a steampunk wide head type variety. And then I used the program that I'm that's giving me the instructions for this as to what to move when, and you can use that to draw your designs on, and it tells you what moves you need to do. So I drew one, looked pretty good. I think Rob and a couple other people said it looked pretty decent. Then I got to thinking about it, and rather than just doing a repetition of the Rob bot over and over again, I figured if I rotated it like 90 degrees at a time, that it would look like it was cartwheeling down the braid. And Rob seemed to really like that, so that's kind of what we went with. But yeah, I did the drawing design, and the software I use translates my design into the moves I need to do on this. So hope that answers that question. All right. Oops, let me uncheck that. All right. And let's see. Yeah, I did show the braid, but I haven't done it yet, so we're ready for that spot. Okay. And 3, 9, and 11. So 1, 2. And there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. And 11. Thank you very much. Lets me know that I did get the design right. And shed 4 is reversed. So 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And 1 and 3 on the left. One, 2. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom. Oh, sorry, 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. And ready for the next move. On to move 36. And we are doing 3, 9, and 11 on the right again. We're almost done with the head. And sheds 2 and 4 are reversed. And 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, and 15 exchanged on the left. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. There we go. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, and 11. I tend to do the braids if I can about like 6 to 8 feet. If I'm doing a Maradai braid, I tend to run them a bit on the longer side, so that if necessary, people can cut them down or use them as trim and the like. They don't want to use it as a belt. This one I'm shooting for about 5 feet in length, maybe 6. We're at about 30 inches right here, roughly. Maybe about 30 inches there. This is like 29, I think, so 30 or 31. So I am about halfway through, and I've got a little bit extra. So depending on how things go, I might want to see if Rob wants to go a bit longer. But since we are kind of trying to do this as a belt, we'll probably stop just after 5 feet because that's a bit long. If he's got like a 32-inch waist and I'm not sure how tall he is, but like say at least a 32 or 34-inch inseam. That way it won't drag on the ground, but it can look nice, or you can wrap it around. The typical obi tie, I think it's obijime, but I could be wrong on that because I'm tired and I'm not focusing as clearly as I probably should. I believe the thread bundles are 2.4 meters long, and that makes the traditional tie. And that's when you buy Kumihimo silk, that tends to be the length that it gets. But as a rule of thumb, you figure you lose about 40% of your overall length of your starting, the threads you warp out for your finished braid. All right, so okay, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. All right, so let's see, did I just finish this one or? Okay, so I haven't done this one yet. All right, so I just did that. Okay, so I exchanged it, but I haven't done the braid itself. Okay, and 2 and 4 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, there we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And checksum is good. Pass that on through. And yep, we are starting the eye there. Okay, on the left, 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, and 15. So 1, 2, Three, 4. And those couple of those need to be lowered down a bit more. They're going to hit the rail. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. There you go. Thank you, Equality. Thank you very much, Equality. That really makes me feel nice. I'm glad I'm able to help with that or improve your life experience with that. If I'm not being too narcissistic, self-important, I'm having a little trouble reaching for words mentally right now. I apologize for that. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. There we go. I really should probably take some lessons for speaking some conversational Japanese, so I at least can get some of my pronunciations right. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Our checksum looks good. There we go. And let's see, we are ready for the next move. Try not to sneeze on Mike. All right, so 37 is our next move. We are exchanging 1, 5, 9, and 11 on the right, and sheds 2 and 4 reversed, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13 exchanged on the left, and sheds 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8 are reversed. Okay. And there's 1, 2. And 3. That one's got to be rolled out a bit more. It's going to hit the rail. 3. 1, 2. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done 3. That one is not getting exchanged. All right. I did not over twist that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is looking right. Five, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 11. And there we go. And sheds 2 and 4 are reversed. So 1 from the bottom, 2 from the top, 3 from the bottom, 4 from the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 from the bottom, 1 from the top, and 2 from the bottom, 3 from the top, 4 from the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Now, for those that weren't on earlier, and also for those on the replay crew, currently as of yesterday or this morning sometime, I have 2,250 watch hours, which means I only need 750 more to hit monetization. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. That one definitely needs to be enrolled a bit more. So there's 1, 2. There we go. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. And as I said, sheds 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Hey, Philip Martin, nice to see you on. Thank you very much, Equality. I am definitely getting a swelled head here. Yep, I can understand that. I have only a minor amount of hearing loss. When I was in my 19 and 20, I worked at a plasma collection center, and we had 4 5,200 RPM centrifuges, and I can hear reasonably well in the entire hearing range, but when people are talking in a certain level with some background noise, I just can't make things out as well as I theoretically should. So we are on the 4th iteration. We're probably about 30 to 31 inches right now. My roommate knows sign fairly well. Her sister had a hearing problem, was mostly deaf when she was growing up. I don't know if she got a cochlear implant or whatever, but she's doing better now. But my roommate's able to kind of translate some of the sign language you see in TV shows. Yep, we of the minor to moderate hearing damage are not alone. All right, so let me just double check. All right, so I exchanged here, and it's time for the move. So 1 from the top, 2 from the bottom, 3 from the top, and 4 from the top, 5 from the bottom, and 6 from the top, and 7 from the bottom, 8 from the top, and 9 from the bottom. Checksum is good. I'm surprised I got that on the first pass through. That one's easy to mess up. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we're getting close to getting done with this particular Rob bot. There we go. That one's not wanting to unroll very easily, but there it goes. And we are ready for the next move. And 38. We are exchanging 3, 5, 9, and 11 on the right, and sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, and exchanging 3, 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17 on the left, and sheds 4, 5, 6, and 8 are reversed. And if you notice the sheds moving further out to the edge of the braid here, that's going to be the antenna / smokestack. Alrighty. And 3, 5, 9, and 11. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, and 11. Have a good evening, Equality. Nice to see you on. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you have a good evening. And 1 and 4 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. One on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, 3, 5, and 9 through 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 4, 5, 6, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Went one too far with that. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Well, I'm pretty close to getting this particular one finished, so it will not take that much longer. Hopefully I can do that before you need to leave. And we are on to 39. 5, 7, 9, and 11 exchanged on the right. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 5 are reversed. On the left, 3, 9, 11, and 17 exchanged. Sheds 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6. Seven, 8. And 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 5. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. It looks like that one bounced one extra pin there somewhere along the way, but that one's going through here anyway, so that doesn't matter. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. And on the left, 3, 9, 11, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And there we go. And sheds 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. That one's too short, though. Roll that and the other one down a bit more. There we go. Thank you very much, Joloi. Hopefully the algorithm decides to shine on me. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Our checksum is good. Well, despite the people I like and associate with on YouTube that YouTube doesn't like all that much, my content is theoretically wholesome, advertiser-friendly fare. Oops. Dropping things here off camera. There we go. All right, so yep, just finished that move. Both halves. There we go. Okay. Hey, we're up to 16 people. That's kind of impressive for this late at night, especially for me. And on to 40. 7 and 9 exchanged on the right. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. And on the left, 7, 9, and 15 are exchanged. And sheds 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Let's see if anybody's chatting on Rumble. Looks like I've got 2 people watching there. And let's see. Got a couple of notifications on Twitter. Let's see. Yep. Okay, just usual likes. All right. And read off the moves, so we're ready to go for this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And sheds 2 through 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. That checksum looks good for that. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Good, better, best. Good, good, or best. And on the left, 7, 11, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And sheds 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good for that. Hey, Catherine, nice to see you on. Thank you for the hello. You have a good evening, and thank you very much. Okay, and just move that. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3, 4, or sorry, yeah, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, and that doesn't look right. So 1 on the top, 2 on the top, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum looks good for that. Passing this on through. There we go. And our next move is 41. So we'll be exchanging 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15 on the right. And sheds 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. Now on the left, we're only exchanging 13, and sheds 4 and 8 are reversed. We are just about done with this particular robot. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, looks like I had one bounce over a bit. There we go. Going back where it's gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. And 13, 14. I got a little bit of allergies going on, and that's why I'm coughing. My nose is running a bit, so as a result, especially since I've been talking a lot lately, I have the occasional cough. It doesn't help that one of the medicines I take for high blood pressure tends to promote coughing in general, but doesn't tend to affect it overall. So 3, 4, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Our checksum is good. And on the left, just 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13. Yep, that looks right. And sheds 4 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And ready for the next move. On to 42. 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15 exchanged on the right. Shed 7 and 8 are reversed. On the left, 9, 11, 15, and 17, and shed 8 is reversed. Yep, he is almost there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And just 7 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. One needs to get unrolled a bit more. Same for that one there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 9, 11, 15, and 17 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. I only have one red on the top now on this side. And just shed 8 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Checksum is good. And it's time for a coma slide. Yep, Joy, that's definitely why I'm keep doing this. We tried it once, and it was at Marmar's suggestion. Excuse me. But we also liked the view here, so I had an extra camera that I could do, so that's what we did. Just making sure not to get that one all the way off camera so you can see the completed one entirely. And we are ready for the next move. On to 43. So just 11 and 17 on the right, shed 8 is reversed. And on the left, just 17 exchange, no shed reversals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. And shed 8 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Checksum is good. And on the left, just 17. Since that's the only one that's getting changed, I'm not going to worry about counting to it. It looks like I did get, whoops. That one got pulled up there. And this one is pinched between glaucoma. There we go. And no reversals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I miscounted there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And the left side is done with the robot. Right side has like 2 more moves and we'll be done. All right, we are on to 44. 17 on the right, no reversals. Nothing on the left, no reversals. And since I know it's 17, I can just do this real quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Occasionally my hand movements get a little out of sync with my count. But as long as I know what I'm doing and it looks right, I don't worry too much about that. And looks like I might have to re-roll one because it's hitting the ground. But I'll do that after the bot's done. And we're on to 45. Exchange 17 on the right, nothing on the left, no shed reversals either side. And and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. So that one is done, and we're ready to start the next one on the next move. This one has a bit more overlap because of the way the smokestack goes. All right, we're on to 46. So we start on the feetsies for the next one. No exchanges. Shed 1 is reversed on the left. Exchange 3, no shed reversals. And I am going to quickly roll up the one that's a little too low so that it doesn't... oh, thank you, Joe Loy. And roll it so it doesn't keep hitting the ground. Let me see if anybody's chatting on Rumble too while I'm doing that. No chatting, but we got about 3 people watching. And so, all right, so that's the one there. Let them get untangled. All right, so this one's going to leave a gap, so I'll know which one it is. And just undo the knot. There we go. And roll it up a bit more. That's more than enough. Redo the lark's head knot. There we go. And goes back there. And let's just roll it down a bit. Too short, and I'll have to really roll it out when it hits the other side. Okay. All right. So 1 is reversed on the right. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Seem to be doing okay for staying awake, so I'm going to keep going. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And on the left, exchanging 3. So 1, 2, 3, but no reversals. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One of the reasons they hit the ground, in addition to me like rolling them out too much as I exchange them from one side to the other, is when they get less thread on them, gravity tends to overcome the friction, and they tend to unroll a little bit on their own. So that's letting me know I'm getting close to the leaders on them. You have a good night, Joloi. Thank you for staying around for that one. And on to 47. Exchange 3 on the right, shed 2 is reversed. 1 and 3 exchanged on the left, shed 2 is reversed. So 1, 2, and 3 on the right. And there we go. And shed 2 is reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And passing that on through. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check some is good. There we go. And 1, 5 on the left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the left. And both of those need to be unrolled a bit more. And we go. Shed 2 is the one reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. And we're ready for the next move. On to 48. 1, 3, and 5 exchanged on the right, sheds 1, 2, and 3 reversed, and 3 and 7 exchanged on the left, sheds 1, 2, and 3 reversed. So there's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. That one definitely needs to be unrolled a bit more. Oops. There we go. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. That's very short. Sorry about the sniffling. You have a good night. Nicole has ADHD. Rest well and recover quickly. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check something is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check something's good. And on the left, 3 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1, 2, and 3 reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. I'll check some looks good. Here's that really short one that I rolled back up. And 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Give me a second here. Hey, Bane, nice to see you on. Got a little bit of a cough that I'm working on due to allergies. All right, we are ready for the next move. And on to 49. Exchange 3 on the right, shed 2 is reversed. On the left, exchange 3, 5, and 7, and sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. There we go. So 1, 2, and 3. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, 3, 5, and 7. 1, 2. 3, 4. Not pick up all of it. There we go. Five and 6 and 7 here. And sheds 2 and 3 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 50. 1, 3, and 7 exchanged on the right. Shed 3 is reversed. And 1 and 9 exchanged on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. Oops, forgot to show that to you. There we go. One, two. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum looks good. And on the left, 1 and 9. There's the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And just shed 3 is reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. And on to 51. No exchanges on the right. Sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Exchange 5 on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. Yeah, it looks like people are starting to drop off. So 1 and 3 are reversed. So 1 from the top, 2 from the bottom, 3 from the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1 from the bottom, 2 from the top, 3 from the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, just 5 is exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Our checksum looks good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. There we go. All right, Marmar, you have a good night. We'll see you on, hopefully, the marathon stream on Monday. You have a good evening. And yes, I am in Eastern time zone, so it is 12:30 in the morning here. And on to move 52. Exchange 3 and 5 on the right. Shed 3 is reversed. And 1, 3, 5, and 9 exchange on the left. Shed 3 is reversed. And I'll probably run to move 54 and then stop there for the night. We've been about on 2 hours. That's not too bad for this late at night. So 1, 2. And 3, 4. And 5 on the right. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And on the left, 1, 3, 5, and 9. There's 1. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And time for a coma slide. Yeah. There we go. We are ready for the next move. Yep, people are starting to drop off. We're down to about 6 people on YouTube. All right, 5 and 9 exchanged on the right. Sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. And 1, 3, and 5 exchanged on the left. Sheds 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. Let's see, how's Rumble doing? Got about 2 people watching over there. And so 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll that one a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, at least we got the heart on tonight for this one. That was heart on, not the other phrase. And sheds 1 and 3 are reversed, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Checksum is good. There we go. And on the left, 1, 3, and 5. There's 1. And 3, 4. And 5. And sheds 3, 4, and 5 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Our checksum is good. And my eyes are starting to get a bit tired. On to 54. This will be our last move for the night. 1 and 5 exchanged on the right. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. And on the left, 5, 9, and 11 are exchanged. And sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Ooh, we're up to 8 again. So 1 and 5 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Go. And on the left, 5, 9, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, and 11. All right. So sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. So excuse me a second here. Bunch of sneezing. Hopefully that my allergies won't be too bad for marathon stream. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. That one's a little short. Let's unroll that a bit. There we go. Well, we're up to 9 again. So should I keep going or stop for the night? All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Pass that on through. Yeah, I think my allergies are acting up enough. I should probably take something for it. I just had my bi-weekly shot 2 days ago, so that's kind of frustrating. All right, so first move on the next stream is going to be 55, which is 3, 9, and 11 exchanged on the right. Sheds 2, 3, and 6 are reversed. And Thomas 3, 5, 9, 11, and 13 exchanged on the left. And sheds 2, 4, and 6 are reversed. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully things improve for you too. Alrighty. So let's see. Did anybody chat on Rumble? Nope. Though we up to 3 people watching there. So for a mostly unannounced stream, did pretty good. I'm rather pleased with how it turned out. Had some nice conversation. So I'll go ahead and end it here. May or may not have a stream tomorrow. Don't know. Might even have a shop stream. Don't know about that, or a design stream. So thanks again, everybody. You have a good night and stay safe and happy braiding.